Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Sticker Star. In the last episode, we took on Stage 2-3, which took forever and a half, but it opened up two paths. The one to the right is the one we need to go to beat the, to get to the boss, but we aren't going to be able to make much progress until we take 2-4, which is to our left. So we're going to be doing that in this episode, but first we're going to need a couple things. So, which is why I have all this inventory space in my inventory. The first one is, ooh, shiny hammer. But I'm not going to grab anything new right now. The first one is the vacuum here in the harbor. I'm going to, just to save, I mean, you don't have to come here until now. The vacuum is now required, though. So I'm going to show this off quickly because A, it takes 2 seconds. And B, just in case anyone who was following along didn't actually grab the vacuum, it's right here. So, it's easy to get to. I'm not going to pay, like, the 100 or so coins that when you can just literally, like, go 30 seconds out of your way. Well, it's probably like, it's more like well, it is a minute, actually. I'm looking at the time of my video, and it's been a minute, so actually, it probably is more like 30 seconds, because I usually blab my face off at the beginning of the video, too. So, 30 seconds, I was right the first time. So, there's really no excuse not to just go take the 30 seconds to get over here. However, we're going to need a second thing as well. This one's actually, I think we got a while ago, the faucet from World 1-3. I'm not going to go all the way back into 1-3 to get it, though. There's really no perk for it, so for once, I'm actually going to show off how to buy a thing in the store. So I could have done that with the vacuum, but meh, whatever. Anyway, this episode's going to be a really short one, guys, because 2-4 is not really so much a level as it is... I don't even know what to call 2-4, to be honest. But it's not really going to be that strenuous of a thing, so... we're going to look for the faucet, 120 coins... And this guy will allow you to buy things, basically, so... I mean, that's the thing you can do, really. You can just buy things from the thing shop. It's simple, it's easy, and darn if it isn't effective! So, it's a red and a blue, which means we do need a total of 8 squares for it, unfortunately. It's kind of a bit of a space giver, or a space taker, but what can you do, really? So, vacuum and faucet, not too shabby. So, now that we have these two things, we'll be able to head to 2-4. So hopefully you guys, see that's the problem though, if this is your first time playing, you're not using a guide, you're not using a Let's Play or anything like that, you're going to head to 2-4 and you're going to be like, what? And then you're going to come back, get the thing you need for the first puzzle, then you'll make it to the second part of it, and then you'll be like, again, then have to backtrack even more. It's just a theme of this game. But Damp Oasis is where we're going to today. So, you'll see what I mean soon enough. So, first of all, it's a windstorm. The whole thing loops around, so while you could run to the right for a while and, you know, tire yourself out, you'll move faster if you head to the left. So, I'll just do a loopy-loop of this whole area and show it off for you guys. There's a toad here. He's like, the Legend of the Hidden Oasis! I'm talking in all caps, because I broke my caps lock key! But, anyway, and then there's a whirlwind here. Don't touch it, by the way, it hurts you a lot. And, the thing you notice, by the way, is this rock has eyes, right? Those are totally eyes. Totally. Also, there's a sign here, but you can't really read it. This sign will be actually pretty important as well. So, basically, we need to find a way to get rid of this whirlwind. There's nothing else you can do in this level until you get rid of the whirlwind. In fact, that's the entrance of the level right there, so it does loop around. The toad will be coming here any second. There's Mr. Toad. So, these eyes on the rock here. This is your hint as to how to solve this puzzle. How do you get rid of a desert of a thing? Well, that's actually supposed to be a plug in the wall to put a vacuum. Yeah, because who's going to think of vacuuming up a sand desert whirlwind? That doesn't even really make any sense, but that's the thing they expect you to use here. And of course, if you guess wrong, it wastes your thing, by the way, so it's a cash sink, essentially, if you screw up. So, just with all that in mind, also, we just totally vacuumed up the sprite for this thing. That was totally the end of the level sprite. But then we kind of let it back out again. So yeah, you're supposed to use the vacuum here. So first of all, you get here and you have to figure out the fact that the game wants you to get a vacuum, which is not really very clear. I guess, what's the Kersti button? I don't even think she says anything useful. Does she? Oh, I guess... Yeah, like, that's the advice she actually would give you, is just, you need to vaporize frequently. Which, I mean, lets you know, oh, I need to get a thing here, like that wasn't obvious, but as far as I'm aware, she doesn't really give you that many hints. I mean, I guess I could double check. I guess maybe... No, I don't think she does even give any hints, really. So that's just what you're expected to go on, really, is just that. Which isn't really very helpful. Anyways, so you go over here and talk to the sign that we couldn't read before. In the hills of Drybake Desert, there's a hidden thing in between two striped cacti. So it's a little hint to 2-1. That's something that's actually kind of important. So this toad is off to get the secret in 2-1. We're actually going to deal with that in this level as well. There's the end of the level, actually, but we actually want to head in the Oasis and deal with what's in there first. So we're going to do that. But and then in this episode, we'll also deal with what's going on in 2-1. So, also new music. So this was once an oasis, but unfortunately the sandstorm seems to have washed up a bit. This one at least is a little bit more obvious. I mean, what other item do we have that really has to do with water? So we actually need to use the faucet here to bring the water back, which the faucets don't really generate water out of nothing, but we'll go with it, game. So yeah, when we vacuum it, you vacuum the whirlwind up, you can head in here, and then you have to use the faucet to get the oasis to go. So while it's enough to it's enough to get the secret in 2-1, or at least the hint to it by using the vacuum, in order to actually get another thing that we need to get in 2-4 here, we actually need to use the faucet, because this is actually necessary. By doing this, we're actually going to get a certain something we're going to need in the future. You might remember it from 2-2. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Now that the Oasis is all good and fine and dandy again, get some awesome music. Toad, you changed into your swimsuit really fast and made a drink really fast. This is like the most mellow music ever. So, yeah, she said mellow. Yeah, you did change really fast. You really were excited about this Oasis, huh? So yeah, this guy is just sort of here. Anyway, kind of hints, hey, it's a mess inside. So actually head inside his house, and well, messy closets are usually a thing. So go into the closet, you'll find another treasure chest. We saw this in 2-2, and just like the one in 2-2, if we open it, we'll actually find another scrap, another tablet piece. So now we have 2 of them. However, I mean, it doesn't look like they fit together really well. It looks like there's more to it. And indeed, there is. So these tablet pieces are going to be very important soon. Make sure you get the one from this level by using the faucet, obviously, to make the Oasis come back. We just saw that. But we do need a third one. And as you can imagine, that third one is the secret in 2-1. However, there's also a thing up on top of the roof, shaved ice. It's a thing, once again. We'll show off what it does at the end of the episode. It's going to be really the only new sticker I think we actually get in this episode. So, yeah, if you talk to this guy, he'll be like, yeah, you find that treasure chest? Like, you find what you need in there? Cool. This guy is like the most mellow, chill toad ever. I love it. He's cool. Anyway, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anyways, that's really all we need to do in 2-4. It's just getting the scrap there and getting the clue to 2-1. So for the rest of this episode, we're going to head back to 2-1. Actually, I want to go to the left here, because that's closer to the end of the level, isn't it? Right? It's right here? Yes. Okay. So, we just beat 2-4 in like 9 minutes compared to however how long that previous episode was. But like I said, we still have to get that final scrap that we're going to find in 2-1 using the secret that we learned in here. So it's actually time to backtrack to World 2-1. We could have gotten this in the first run through, but that's cheating. That's totally cheating. So you're not supposed to know about that secret until now. And why would you ever test it out? You're not going to go in random sand pits in this game because they instantly kill you. So it's actually a good way to hide a secret, you know, among instant death sand pits. Not too shabby. Anyways, the 2-1. Really, there's no reason for me to keep this footage in, so I'm going to meet you about halfway through the level where we're starting to get to the interesting stuff. Did I ever show if there's a hurl hammer down here? I don't think I did. So yeah, hidden goodies down there. Cool. Anyways, I guess since I'm already talking, we might as well continue, because once we head over here, past this part, you'll actually find this toad who's like, this isn't a striped cactus, a little reminder of the stuff that's there. There is indeed, the answer isn't on there. Well, basically, when you're looking for a striped cactus, is what he's trying to say. So, indeed, we will look for the striped cactus. I guess I'll just keep talking here just to give you to show where it actually is. Also, I'm just gonna grab these coins here for a second, and then we will head this way. And this isn't anything cool. Oh right, we should actually pick up the flashy slap hammer. Don't forget to pick this up because flashy slap hammers are fairly strong, as you can imagine. So we're actually gonna want to grab the one over here, just because it'll help us in the long run. So make sure you grab that. We're gonna grab a couple of the good stickers here, because between the flashy slap hammer and the one-up mushroom that we get later on, you actually want to pick up a couple of these good stickers, because they will certainly help you in the battle to come here. Didn't want to land on you. No, no, no. Do not approve. Here, have a sombrero. I totally messed up the time on that again. I totally don't care. I guess this is good, though, because I need more room for the one-up mushroom anyway, so this will get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory, like some of these. Oh, I have a jump. Let's just use that one instead. I have literally like a whole page of shiny jumps. I'm probably going to get rid of a few of them in between videos, because I really don't need that many. And I'm going to need a little bit of space here, because I need to get a couple things. I'm going to need a little bit of space. And look, I got another shiny jump. A little bit excessive in shiny jumps here. So actually, the reason I'm talking though is because honestly, really, at this point, the end is in sight, because what we're looking for is actually going to be pretty near here. First of all, we're gonna want to go back here once again, because as we know, the good old one-up mushrooms back here. So that's always helpful. Am I really okay? I do need to get rid of something. Well, shiny jump. Look, I have a whole page. I have a whole page. It's totally not necessary. There we go. This will make room for the one-up mushroom, because we're especially because I'm gonna be doing the boss without using the thing. I'm definitely gonna want this big one-up for sure for that battle. Anyway, we want to head down this way. Is there anything worth getting rid of for a line jump? So if you head over here, finally you see striped cactuses. These two are the striped cactuses we're looking for. So they're kind of very subtly striped. They can be kind of hard to find, especially because who really looks down here? But these are the ones you want to look for. Go in between them and fall to your death! I like how the health kind of shows up just to like be like, you're okay! Because you fall through here and then you just kind of fall on your face, which would probably kill you normally, but apparently here it doesn't. Really, how many shiny jumps am I going to get here? It seems a little bit excessive. Nah. Technically does more damage than... I guess I don't... Actually, does it do more damage? To normal enemies it does, I guess. So, there's that here, and we get a little pathway here. Also, this is the point where we need to use this to make a block in order to get another block. So, they're starting to get clever with these little hidden blocks to in order to help you get other things. Also, I can't reach that one, but don't worry, I will be able to get access to it regardless. So, you head over here. This sand path will take you up back to the beginning, or back to out of this area, as you can imagine. But before we get those question mark blocks, let's just quickly head over here, and this is our third scrap right here. So we open it up, and this is the third scrap we need. We only need these three, so the one that we got a couple episodes ago in 2-2, and then the one in the Oasis, and the one here. Now that we've finally gotten all that, we've actually gotten what we needed. So, like I said, not going to be a very long episode, assuming I can make this jump properly. For some reason, I always have trouble with this jump. It's a weird jump to make. I'm not very good at jumping in the foreground, I guess. So, go over here, and... yeah, I keep overshooting it. What am I doing? I can totally make this jump. I swear I can make this jump. If I don't make this jump now, I'll cut to when I make it, though, because... really, we don't need this craziness. So, there we go. See? Told you I can make it. And another flashy jump. And then a bunch of stuff that I don't really care about. Actually, I don't even have room for that, so... whatever. We got another flashy jump, though, so that's good. And with that, we can head on this thing, and as we know, the sand things will take us upwards. And it'll let us out right up here at the top, where we're pretty much done with the level. So, we don't actually need anything else here. Just press start, we'll go to the world map. And from here, we can go ahead and essentially... we have all the scraps we need. So that's really all we needed to take care of in this episode. Just a little redo of 2-1 there, and 2-4. Not very exciting, but this is just kind of a setup episode for next episode, which is going to be very long and have a boss. So you get a long episode, then you get a little setup episode, this is a little filler episode, I guess, and then we get to go have a nice log hootenanny next episode, which will be really exciting. So I do have a thing, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and also I picked up the one mushroom. That's cool too. It's a 1x1, so I don't need to really worry about that. But let's go ahead and fling it and show it off and put it in the sticker museum, and we will be able to call that an episode. So short episode by all means, but like I said, it's just kind of the filler episode, the calm before the storm, really. So, shaved ice. Ice cream is now a thing. Well, it's not really ice cream. It's a frozen, delicious treat. Oh man, guys, it's a battle. So, shaved ice is another one of those button mashing ones. So, the ice will appear. The ice music's weird. But yeah, it'll basically just freeze them, do 20 damage to all your enemies. Pretty basic stuff, but it's pretty cool. So, there's that. Shaved ice! Hooray! Others can be scaled by any toad with a spoon and a lust for refreshment. It's a really cool description. I like that one. That one's cool. Get it? That was an unintentional pun. Oh man, fall on my face. So, our official count for this episode is 48 and 12. It hasn't really changed that much, but hey, that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. So, with that, guys, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, we prepare for a boss level and the end of World 2. We're already at the end of the World 2. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.